What's up, guys? Welcome back to Cyber here, your tech and games crusader. We have an unboxing. This is a product I got in from Amazon a couple of weeks ago. Just haven't felt well enough until today to be able to get a video made. So what this is a Beat Saber accessory for Oculus Quest 2. And looking on the Amazon sticker here, you can see this is the YIZEIJOB Beat Saber handles, enhanced Beat Saber games. So what we're going to look at is something that I've wanted since I first saw Beat Saber. Maybe some of you all also wanted it. And what this is, first off, this is on Amazon right now, currently from this day, for 20% off of $29.99 is the pricing currently on it. And you can see here we have a QR code for the instruction manual. What is this exactly? So, you got the top cover. Remember those Kiwi design weights that I showed you previously, where they attach to the top controller loop or hoop, and then you have the weights that go inside of it in the bottom cover. Well, this is a lightsaber, literally a lightsaber for your Quest 2. So you got knob base, bottom cover, charging cable. It is USB micro form, so that's the only one thing I'm kind of about on it, where I have already contacted the manufacturer and let them know that if it was possible to redo it for a USB Type-C, they said it would be on the Pro design. I told them that the Pro design does not have any hoops on top of the controllers though, so maybe they'll do a revision. They said if this version sells out or sells well, they will revise it with USB Type-C charging. So keep that in mind, guys, if you're interested in lightsabers or controller attachments for Beat Saber, or even other things, or even for rapes. I mean, this is definitely a cool thing. So you can see here it says turn over the controller, then push the bottom cover into the controller ring. Please align the gap on the bottom cover to the edge of the controller ring. Align the notch slot with the direction of the Quest 2 controller button. Align the whole of the top cover with the controller ring on the back. Press the top cover to fit. Tie in the knob base. I can't do it right now. Align this slot with different width on both sides of the top cover. Place the LED saber. Yes, this is LED. And tighten it by turning clockwise. You can see here, open the battery cover and put the handle strap in the slot unless you're using a different kind. Then close the controller back. There's your customer service for WhatsApp. Alright, so we have a base and a base and a base and a top and a charge cable and our 14-inch LED Saber diffuser blades. And that's all that's in the box. Pretty straightforward. The reason I have these handles on here is to give essentially the size of a lightsaber for the handle and not just your small controller grip handle. I mean, if you don't have these, then you could also use your Kiwi design extended handles. You could use any extended handles at all. So let's go ahead, and I am going to show you how well these all fit in a case as well. I'll use the YIZEIJOB case, which is currently the largest and cheapest case that I've found on Amazon. Alright, so here's your base. Here's your base. And let's check and see if they're actually keyed with information of which side they're for. They're not. They are injected plastic though. So it is ABS injected plastic. So here's our wrist straps. And our dual micro USB to USB type A. And it is a USB 2.0 cable. A very thin cable. Does have a bit of a TPU type casing on the connector. Alright, here are our tops. There's not a whole lot to these. You got your screw. And this is what sits on top of your controller. Now, here are the actual blades, and this is where you're going to charge it from. As you can see, it's almost the same kind of material as the cheaper $70 to $80 versions of the lightsabers. Got your button right there. There's your charge port on the other side. Screws into the bottom with a screw and lock. You got blue. This is 7 colors. Green, red, a light blue or cyan, a yellow, purple, and white. You have strobe. You have transition or phase. You have a faster phase or faster transition. You have a color fade, faster transition. This does a transition, and then it does a flashing between. Battery must be low, so let's go ahead and plug in the cable here. Hold it down to see if it, yeah, power off is to hold down the button. Alright, I'm going to plug this in right here. Let's see if there's a color that you can see displayed on the blade whenever it's charging. Yes, there's. So that tells me that this one is already low. can't turn off the charging status. But what we can go ahead and do, and I'm going to go ahead and call this the Ultimate Beat Saber controller mod, just because of as you can see, slide it in like that. Alright, so you can see that's the way it lines up. So this part goes in this area. So these go towards the back where your triggers are. And that's just figuring it out as I go. Get that set in. Now that you got that on, just like that. And then when it's attached, we'll check it for warping in the tube and everything. But I mean, that's about the length of a Tonto. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty straight. So that's a short sword length. Trying to do it with the cap already screwed in takes a lot more precision. It can be done. It just, I don't have the steady hands to be able to do it. See? Now that's locked in. I'm gonna let these charge up, and then I'll be back and we'll test things out. Show you how it looks. Alright guys, I'll be back. Okay guys, we're back. I managed to modify these handles for the top covers of the blades that are still charging. As you can see, now these can have the extended handles while also having the blade assemblies on here. Alright, so you can see it says right. I mean, the handles make it a little off kilter because of the angle of the controller and everything, but there's one. There's two. And if you really want to get nuts and have a dual saber, there's that with. And I will tell you that this way, it does hit the ceiling. But this is almost a 5.5-foot staff. Just to give you some perspective, I mean, that's about as close as you're going to get to an actual Darth Maul lightsaber. If these 14-inch tubes, if they decided to make these in 22-inch tubes, that would be a Darth Maul lightsaber. Or if you wanted to go completely nuts and make a 26-inch tube, literally almost double the length, actual length of a lightsaber itself, then that would be longer than a Darth Maul lightsaber. So let's get it in Darth Maul mode here. There's your Darth Maul. Just so you can see. There's the light blue, white, purple. So there you could have a dual weight Mace Windu saber. And that's that. So if we take off the center part, that on its own adds a little over 6 inches. So here's my Xyber sabers. Aircraft landing ones. Well, they'd be a different color for that. There. Aircraft landing ones in yellow. There's your purples. Choke up on one for the controls, and you got your hand around the bottom for the other. Dual swords. Would not advise using these on here for doing golf though. You could do it for anything else. I mean, it may be a little bit long to do for oars, for a kayak dual oar, but Still. There's your white. Yeah, guys, it's pretty cool. I mean, these being 30, these being 30, but currently these are 20% off. And these are 10 at least percent off. You could literally turn your Quest 2 into lightsabers for around under $60. It's pretty awesome. If you have any questions or comments regarding these, feel free to leave them below. I'll also post the links for these products as well. So, yeah, guys, I'm just about worn out after today. I had to take almost 2 hours to use pliers, for I can't use blades because of the blood disease, to chew these out. My grip's not great right now, so. But, guys, this is ZyberVR, your Tech and Games Crusader. Hope you guys have a good night, good day, take care. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.